Hey there, everybody. This is going to be the video for the end of week one. I'm going to try to do one of these videos at the end of every week, just so that everybody knows what what's supposed to be done, and sort of like the good progress and some notes that I need to tell you guys about. The first thing is I've looked through everybody's progress on the online material where you have to put the answers into the computer, and everybody's making great progress. I think everybody's like on time with that stuff. That's great. Okay. Uh, what I've also seen is a lot of people have been asking questions and through the email and through the discussion posts, which is great. Keep going with that. Okay, I do look at them along with the discussion post. I've noticed in the quick checks that people have been putting answers up, so I've grabbed a bunch of them and I put them into our online notes. So at the quick checks, if you look to the left of section 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, you should be able to see some answers from everybody else. So everybody's got answers for sort of like the entire set of notes rather than just your one. Okay. It's coming down to the point where the theory sort of for the course is going to sort of taper down. We're going to start looking at just applications of the derivative. So the videos will be coming along much quicker. Like instead of having a 40-minute, an hour video of mine, maybe it'll be 20, 30 minutes instead. So yay. Okay. Looking at all the stuff that after this first week, there is a couple things that I'd want to clarify. Okay. And those clarifications are going to be two things. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and sort of open this up a little bit. This is going to be my first time teaching calculus strictly online. Okay, so I thought of everything up, and some things it appears are still a little unclear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys two things. Okay, one is going to be a question about the quick checks. How many do I have to do? What do I have to do for them, right? So I'm going to show you guys that. That's number one. And number two is the lecture questions. Where do you find them? This is something I've also noticed in the lecture questions, is that some people might do maybe the first four, but not notice that there's an entire extra page below it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to find them. Okay, so let me jump over to my computer and I'll show you guys how to find those. Okay.
All right, so the first thing I want to do is show everybody how to get to the online notes, okay? Once you're able to get to the online notes, you can grab blank versions of the notes and then see the filled out ones. And more importantly, finish up being able to see the rest of the lecture questions. Some of the lecture questions usually are a page long, some are 2 pages long, and from what I've seen from the lecture questions that have been submitted, some of you guys have only did just what's shown up in the video. So that's okay. I'll correct that in a little bit, okay? But I want to show everybody how to find the notes first of all. So if you head over to the Canvas page for the course and you scroll down, there's an online notes option right here in this table that's at the very bottom, okay? And if you click on it, okay, it'll open up another browser tab, okay? And you'll get a browser version of the notes that we have, okay? These notes are, how do I put it? They can get very big. So if you can do this on a bigger screen, maybe on a tablet screen or on a computer screen, that'd be great. So you can sort of see the entire bits of notes. It doesn't work too well on a phone, though it does work, okay? The other thing I should mention is if you go over here into the corner, see these three little rectangles that look like books. If you close that, it makes the viewing area bigger, okay? So this is how to find the online notes, okay? And this is sort of like the menu for it. Give it a little bit to load. But all the notes that I put up there are the ones that are there, okay? You can download the notes, the blank version of the notes here, Word and PDF. Yeah, so in that way you guys can scroll to the very bottom and see the rest of the lecture questions, okay? Cool. All right, the next thing I wanna do is I wanna sort of clarify something about the quick checks. So all of you guys were put into a group with maybe 9 or 10 of your classmates, and you are all supposed to do just the quick checks for your group. Okay. What do I mean by that? Let's go back to the notes. Let's go to a quick check. Notice how some of these have a 1, 5, 2, 6, 4, 8, 3, 7. For now, I'm only going to do 4 groups. So just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of them have even and odds. Okay. Depending on what group you are in, you are only supposed to do the quick checks for that number. Okay. So for example, if you were in quick check group 3, you would only do just 3. So you would do, let me go to the top here. So if you were in group 3, you were only supposed to do the quick checks number 3. So you would only do this one. Okay. You would only do this one right here. Okay. You would only do number 3 down here, just this one. So hopefully this will clarify a little bit of how to do the quick checks. I don't expect everyone to do all of them. This is going to be a collective effort. So if everybody in group 3 does a group check, quick check 3, then I'll have answers for quick check 3. I'll put the answers up here later on in the week. Okay. And likewise, if other groups 1, 2, and 4 also do the quick checks, then I'll be able to have answers for those. I'll put those up in the notes as well. So collectively, we're trying to make sort of some good class notes using each other's work. Okay. That is it in terms of clarifications. If you guys have any other questions about the course, how it's running, let me know. Okay, please send me an email. Like I said, this is my very first time teaching calculus entirely online asynchronously. I've taught it in person multiple times. This is the first time I've ever done any class remotely without any sort of teacher-student interaction face-to-face. Okay, so anything you can give me that clarifies whatever's going wrong or whatever misunderstanding you have would be great. Okay, now I noticed that maybe because of the sort of lack of clarification behind what should be done in terms of the group checks or the quick checks and the lecture questions, what I'll do is this. I will regrade everything from week 1. So that includes, I believe, everything up to section 3.2. So if you didn't get a awesome enough score on it and you think, like, oh no, I forgot to do half of the lecture question, go ahead, resubmit them. Okay. I'll be able to see all the submissions and I'll regrade them hopefully within the week. Okay. That way you guys don't sort of lose out points due to the sort of misclarification from the class. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Keep on the good work. If there's any questions, as always, send them to my emails, put them in the discussion, or drop in every day now, Monday through Thursday from 3 to 5 in the afternoon. So I'm also going to be in person in the math lab, physical math lab in Math 103. And I will be online on Zoom. So long as you guys drop in on either one of them, we'll get to have a chat. Okay. I'll see you guys around.